Yeah. So I told niggas say if there's no content, there's no interest and talking about people on the internet. Trust me, some of the artists them acting like them vex online, but them streams is turning up. Because that's what they forgot. Like proteges, they're running a million YouTube ads and forgot say this is the way reggae is really promoted. When you actually say some real shit and then people get for argue over it. You see me? So check this bridging name JA Radio TV.
Yo, blessed love people. Welcome back to the channel. Yo, right now I feel like a Rasta, yo. Like Rasta trending right now. Big up to Yaksta. I feel like him actually create a very important topic for discussion, right? And now we see we kind of compare Rasta versus Rasta. Who is more Rasta, right? Because, you know, growing up we always hear Rasta burn a fire. I will have to admit it, people. The Rasta flame kind of diluted. Like them out the Rasta them flame. And we see what going on over the years and know the reason why. We're not going to sugarcoat it or pretend, right? But fast forward to 2026, I will see a young Ras right now where I will affirm meditation. And it's actually kind of refreshing. It is so refreshing and so weird to see. You can just definitely tell, say, yo, a lot of fire haven't been burning for the longest while. We have to admit it. So, Yaksta, him actually do a very important interview recently, right? On The Fix. So we're going to play it and react to it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of share my thoughts as we go along. Let's go.
And not to say that there isn't a time and space for that, but I feel like say some of that militance is missing from the reggae music. Did you feel the same way?
Yeah, man, because I don't know the music
Making
compromise. Yeah, the music compromise. You can't say that. But now, you see, there is truth and there's the industry. And, you know, a person might set a standard that them say is their standard, but not every standard fit every artist. You understand? Because if you're streets and then you go commercial, you might lose the street while they're the commercial. And they can hold commercial on the street because you're still street basing for the commercial.
And this is one of the reasons why I feel like Chronic's name even mentioned, right? Yaksta never called Chronic's name directly, but we see where Chronic's actually go.
And honestly, was he even talking about Chronics? Like, Chronics understand the algorithm, you know. So I think part of Chronics is like, yo, how the fuck do I make this album sell? And then when Yaksta show out, that was a way that him could get in the algorithm.
On Instagram and run out, like, in defense of that corporate. Because we consider Chronic's a protege to be the corporate version of Rasta. And then we consider the bush lad, a man like a Yaksta, to be more tending to the streets, right? And people would say, yo, there's a reason why a Chronic's or a protege would have reached to the heights where them reach, right? Because people would have said for the message kind of diluted away. While a Yaksta now, we are on a hardcore.
Yo, me there, make a video on this.
This man would have get more fighting at the business.
Yeah, give me a second.
Certain practices, right? What we deem as immoral and them type of thing. There. So we just want to get the context before we even continue further. Let's go.
But you see, when you take away the fire from Jamaica, you kill the flame in the world. Because it doesn't matter.
Major talk, major game, people, major game. All of you niggas who think that reggae is about just buying a new X5, hold on the need for chuck off. It's like when you don't realize, it's like you're a bee and you don't realize that without bees the whole world dies. You see me? It's like when you seeing just the point of the pin and not realize it said the pin is miles long. You see me? Straight.
Oh, well, you might package the music. If Jamaican street and say go, it's a no. It no matter how much shows and how much accolades you collect worldwide and how much money you have. Every artist that is homegrown would love to get their appraisals from.
Yeah, and then this is the first era of bitch ass niggas where have more or less tricked us to the contrary. You see me? Them kind of trick us to the contrary. You see me?
Them people first.
I'm gonna we actually glance over what I'm saying. A man said when I take out the fire out of the music, yo. And it's even bigger than Jamaica. Believe me, people. When you take out the fire out of the music, out of reggae, it actually impact the world. As we can see, Bob Marley is the biggest artist in the world right now. Dead or alive, right? People can say Michael Jackson all the more.
And yo, I want to make the man them know too. My whole belief is if you're not burning fire, just go sing soca. If all you're about is being on the Billboard charts, I think soca has more songs on the top 100. I'll go and check it later. But I think soca has more songs on the top 100 than reggae. So if you're just all about money, soca is always there for you. Sing some calypso. Tell them say you have a hose and you go wet them up. You see me? Just go do that.
But believe what me I tell you, say, yo, Bob Marley song play every single day because it connect on a spiritual level. It teach you to rebel, to go against the matrix and all of that, right? So Yaksta actually explains it, but I don't feel like people understand the magnitude of what man say. If you take the message outside people, remember, yo, Bob Marley, that's what I say, yo, there's no more eras nowadays, you know. Because really and truly nowadays, the rest of them kind of afraid of cancellation. While back in the days, them when in a Peter Tosh and Bob Marley, them days, actual bullet. That them a fight against the system and them a put them life in jeopardy because people want.
And for tell you the truth too, I mean, sometimes the whole hero meds, that is because of we got through, we as black people, we got through dead hero syndrome. And me personally, I don't really listen Tupac. I don't really listen Biggie because them dead. You see me? I don't really take up Pop Smoke too often because them dead. Because like just being focused on a lot of these guys' lives ended horribly. So I can understand that way there. But right now, we don't need no more martyr. We don't need no more savior. But I think we just need someone who just not like selfish as fuck. That's all we need.
Assassinate them. Nowadays, the biggest repercussion is that you're going to get blacklisted or banned or people are cancelled online. And the man them still weak out on a level. So this is why we say Yaksta is like him have enough and him kind of frustrated. Right?
And which artist has exactly gotten cancelled for what they have said again? I trying to figure out like which artist. I thought niggas get them album deal cancelled because them no sell no records. I wonder when was the last time a reggae artist said something and got cancelled?
Right?
And when Jamaica give it,
Yo, we didn't cancel Jackie after coming out of jail for rape. And I wouldn't be surprised if this next prison charge him have, we don't cancel him after that either.
they go real and truly, brother. There's nothing can turn it back.
Without a doubt, when talk to several artists over the years, that's what they say. Like if them not get the approval from Yes or from Yard, especially the artists them will live abroad, do dancehall, then they need the approval.
Yes, Yaksta, give thanks. I don't know how you not shout me yet still. But yeah, just people need to just look back on all my content I've been sharing. Some of these exact points, I've been saying them for years. I feel so good that they're actually public conversation now. I feel great.
From Yard first, and them say when you get the stamp of approval from Yes sir.
Is my brother video shoot years ago, you know, the one where them do around a skibo, Not Ready for the Road. I forgot the name of that song. I can't believe it. The first one on him Rebel Music EP. Him was there talking about how them going into different markets and like it's from them time the whole let's promote city by city overseas before we promote in Kingston. That whole med started like 14, 15 years ago.
That means that the song can go around. It seems like that is fun. But I want to ask you, when they say compromise, what you mean by who? How?
Who? Well, it's not about a who, but it's about a how. Straight, because I know my business. Some things we get burn out because sometimes we get too much. Everything need balance. And when there's an imbalance, some things we get burn out because
It seems like that is fun. But I want to ask you, when they say
Yeah, I think I gave them the PC answer still, but I can understand, because guess what? We don't want to be online just calling people name for them for just clip we and just take we thing out of proportion. But we have been compromised by overseas major labels. Simple. You see me? We've been compromised. It's not no mystery back at the thing. For example, it's like tourist board would love the whole world, all the gays in the world for come vacation in Jamaica. Because to them, gay money and straight money is the same thing, right? And they would love if an artist like Coffee was the hottest thing in the world coming out of Jamaica and being lesbian. They would have loved that. You see me? Because that would be like, yeah, nobody would think that gay people are getting boom bye bye anymore if them have coffee. But my whole energy is yo lying to people, conning out people. It's never the best thing to do, and yeah, I don't even know how coffee careers stay because you music business doesn't work like that. You see me? You can't just train a dog to look like they're lip syncing and then do a song with them and then everybody follow back at that dog. It don't work so. And I'm not trying to call coffee a dog either. But I'm just saying music is something people actually have to feel. You see me?
The compromise. What you mean by who? How?
Who? Well, it's not about a who, but it's about a how. Straight, because I know my business. Some things we get burn out because sometimes we get too much. Everything need balance. And when there's an imbalance, there's an imbalance. And really and truly now, when you're looking at space at certain things, degrading us are something we say we praise. But things are supposed to degrade. We turn a blind eye to it because we say we want to eat and we go offend. But them don't look upon when them offend and next man child by telling them say, watch you know, I might take me a bust a man face with you know. I will repeatedly sing it. That
Yes, Yaksta. Chano, give thanks. Yes, the fix. Yeah, this is the one interview where we can say, yeah, this is not no clickbait shit on that one. You see me? I like it.
that is offending our soul because remember our parents aren't our heroes. Our heroes comes in movies and
Yo, Yaksta, I don't know who I'm a par with. I don't know who I get him teachings from, but you can tell that the dog meds on a different frequency, right? And I really think about
You know who he's pairing with? He's pairing with Jehovah Evil. The same people that build chronics. You see? I used to live at the yard too. You see me? Yeah, big up Yaksta.
talk people. In a
I think, I'm not sure if this is the timeline because the twins then will always find a way for no people. You see me from early. But as far as I remember, I got a call out of the blue one time from Yaksta's manager and she wanted to do a scene of Yaksta music video at Dub School. And that's how I met Yaksta. And I'm pretty sure that Gideon came there that night and met Yaksta. And then a little bit after that, Yaksta did go live around the man them place for like few years. You see me? So it's kind of a regime what we have over the years. Chronics, me, Micah Shamaya, you could say Infinite used to live around there too. Yaksta, you could say Empress Sativa used to live around there too. Could almost call Kazam. But yeah, all-star record label kind of settings that. You see me tough like iron, we can't forget you. Ari Natural.
any society, in order for any society function, you need a balance, people. And we have to be honest with ourselves nowadays. If you notice all of the top dancehall artists them right now, who you say hot on the people them have the streets right now, them have the ears of the people them. Listen to the type of music what them must sing. If them not sing down in a throat, they must sing about the grimiest, darkest type of killings and them something there. So it's like say people, yo, where is the real balance in this world? Because one time, reggae used to be like the big brother. We are correct dancehall, right? For kind of counteract certain things we are going. For keep it under control. Because remember, yo, right now we are see them brawling on TikTok. If you look on TikTok, it's an epidemic right now. We see what going over there. So you get me? I say it's a full takeover. So things like this, I say, cause the frustration with a Yaksta, right? And things like this, why I say people actually are bona fire now upon chronics them. Because they must say chronics allegedly are par with people. Like, I don't know nothing about nobody lifestyle and them sexuality or nothing. But them say,
Yeah, I wouldn't say Chronics is pairing with gays. I wouldn't say that. But culturally, it seemed like you allowed a homosexual to use your name for a cosign. And you never said anything wrong against it. I never seen a Chronics and Coffee song before. But it just seemed like a sly way you dealt with that. And we don't trust you for that shit, bro. You see me? You never deal with that shit straightforward. You never come out and say, yeah, man, I support gays. And at the same time, you never say, yo, protege, this girl not for call our name in the song then. You see me? So, yeah, you put yourself in between a rock and a hard place, bro. And I don't know why. All the madness we dancehall talk in the years, them still not brave enough to push up a homosexual. but you guys are. It's crazy.
Chronics them kind of turn a blind eye to certain things, right? There might be some truth to that. There might be an argument there, but it's like Chronics them format kind of different. You can't really expect everybody to be the same still. Chronics them kind of sing about love and them something, right? Really and truly him start out about the fire wicked. Cause I remember Warrior and some tune. You get what I say, but we see more and more as the career progress, we kind of hear less and less of them type of messaging there, right? And the people must say, yo, based on the epidemic we're going right now and the levels we reach.
And the reality is that you can only burn fire if you operate a certain way in the streets. You see me? Like, yeah. Look on Yaksta. Like, you know what would happen to you if you thump Yaksta in him face? Like, I just wouldn't suggest that shit unless you're pairing with SWAT or something. You see me? But yeah, but like Chronics now say if him go up on the wrong ends, all a 14-year-old box him down. You see me? And I just like Kelly says him biggest back it is. You see me? So it's just rough.
And the power, the message where you have can actually transmit further than a Yaksta can. So it's like people look on a Chronics or a protege and I say, yo, we have a greater responsibility, right? That's something I feel like we need to have more discussion around. And Mr. Chronics make a post and say, or make a comment and underneath a post and I say, yo, I'm ready to do an interview. And we see Kishima from RFM jump in.
And I heard he also deleted all those posts. And that's just the next reason why Chronics, I was going to go in and kind of fill back in some of them comments there. And nigga show me say you delete them, bro. It's like, I never see a nigga can go to him and make people disrespect him like Chronics. I never see somebody like this. Him will just be having all the respect in the world and then him just come out one day and say, boy, say me no want all this respect. Yo, Obama is a waste man. That's how I never seen anything like this in my life.
So ready. So maybe we can get one of them interviewed if we finally get to understand, get the perspective there of a Chronics. But wish Kishima would have used the opportunity.
And if you guys think that Chronics is going to call, for going on an interview for actually talk the truth, why? That's a whole next fucking thing. You see me? Chronics is a big artist. What your student not working? Like you forgot how to rhyme words? You don't need to go on an interview for explain yourself, bro. That's the worst thing you can do. Sometimes I wonder if Chronics just crashing out, You see me? Yeah, I wonder if him just crashing out sometime.
For ask Chronics like him real thoughts about coffee and the fact that she actually collaborated with Sam Smith, a openly person from the society. Do you understand? Was it like coffee pushing it too far? You feel like say, yo, that was like a little bit too much. Like, I don't want to hear Chronics like on a real level. I know say all of them are friends and everything.
Yeah, it would have been interesting if that lady asked him directly about the coffee situation, or if Chronics come out and tell about it without having to ask. You see me? Because I put it on the internet as clear as day for him, and it don't take a lot for you to sit down in front of your selfie cam and discuss certain things. Trust me.
What I like to hear is opinion. Because that's why the people might beat Chronics right now, And I say, yo, we see Rasta put on a Santa Claus outfit and them I say the whole of them Rasta they will link up over the side there. Them now uphold the righteousness, right? We don't want to single out nobody, but that's, you know what I mean? The truth is the truth.
Yeah, it's just the revival niggas, bro. Like, imagine if we grew up and saw Capleton in a Santa Claus outfit, bro. His albums wouldn't sell anymore. Certain producers would even stop work with him. It's like, you don't understand how this genre thing goes. You see me? This genre thing. If you go in a soca and all you want to sing about is Christ and Jesus will come down from heaven, them going to throw you out of that shit. If you're not singing soca, you're not singing about wet up people with hose or something, it's not going to be considered soca. That's what you have to understand. So this R&B where the man them come with now on a one drop rhythm, that not mean say it reggae.
One more.
When I look upon the people who offend by telling them that if you suck. We can say it clear?
Yeah.
So cocky and them thing there. Yeah, muck them out. Spit and slurp. Cause everybody afraid to talk. Me a grown man so me can't talk my mind.
Damn. One of the reasons why Valiant get a beating right now, cause them a say, yo, the Ilangoli rhythm, we are go back to the misload days, you know what I mean? Or the culture. And them a say, yo, Valiant should have find like a better subject matter, better content for put on the rhythm, because on the rest of the rhythm there right now, them a try bring it back to the old school vibe. You know what I mean? Something could have make misload them proud. or even something where can get the elders them involved in the music.
Yo, Valiant has a portion of songs about rubbing himself down with oil for Obia, bro. I don't think what Uno saying is going in that nigga's ears. You see? Let's just say I wouldn't address that nigga in any way. He's dealing with forces that I cannot understand, bro. I'd have to go up in the hills or somewhere in Haiti, go link some voodoo priestess to understand what that nigga is going through. So I wouldn't mention him.
So they must say, yo, enough is enough right now. Like, man, them not used to girl. I don't know.
When them things are glorifying them, even though initially people might have them experience in a bedroom and them thing the same, you bring it to the music, it will take on flesh because the younger version listening to it. And from it's cool in society, it is cool to do. You understand? But enough people don't want that for them son and them daughter. But they don't know. The entire, come and ask yourself, everybody indulging in the fuckery. Because we live in a society, all if you don't do it.
Yeah.
But from once you're in the society, you're a part of it. Even if you choose a stance, where you not say that. So when you look upon his space, it's like,
I've made this point many times too. Yeah, man, big up Yaksta. It's like we grow from the same place. I don't even think him was watching my post them. I think these are all original thoughts. But the point is, say, yo, yeah, been saying this shit. First of all, reggae artists get rich off of talking about what dancehall artists say and do. And reggae artists operating like nobody should talk about the effect that they have. Just like how a rapper telling the daughter them for go do all kind of lame things, all kind of madness and nastiness, right? The man them a say, I better for buy pussy than for take a girl on a date. See? That is one aspect of it. One to when you tell the youth them now, say them for burn out society and quit them job and go do all kind of things where mash up them life. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, bro. You see me? Most of we have Christian parents. If we go home and talk about born a white God from Sizzler, enough of our parents might kick we out of the fucking house. We might have to live on roadside. You see me? So, yeah, I'm not gonna say Sizzler should not sing that. But the point is that, yeah, at least if you get kicked out of your house and you tell Sizzler say that happened, he would have probably give you somewhere to stay. That's the fucking difference. You see me?
whenever you talk your truth, them penalize you. That a form of slavery. Reggae music wasn't about no slavery. You see me? A rebel music, we talk about now, we just want to say on a business.
100% Yaksta. 100. That's why a lot of people say, oh, the rest them sell out. But we understand the world, yo. We understand the system. Bob Marley sing about the system. I hit him in a fight hard, you know. So free speech and them something. But we know say, yo, those who play ball, those who play the game, we see them career propel. Those who fight against it.
And at the same time, 0 Hot 100 hit songs. You see me? 0. And you know, I never heard any allegations about Omi, right? I just never heard anything bad about Omi. And yeah, it's just some artists going through this, yo. Chronics, I don't even think this dude was talking about you, bro. You see me? You've been on the bench. I think Protege make $1 million US every year for the past few years. I don't think your income is anywhere close to that.
It's like say, oh, them just fall. Them complete just fall off. You have to wonder where them there. You have to wonder if the artists them still active. Those who burn the fire wicked, because I see my highway and pop up recently. Me I said, dog, it was a joy if I see highway and still active, right? Me I said, what the dog there? You don't know, so they're going to suppress the music because if certain content, radars not going to play it and you're going to get blacklisted certain ways. You get what I say? So I can.
And then, Iwin content was never supposed to be dependent on that. You see me? I remember say we got few songs collaborating between the revival and the era before, you know. But it's like they did a one Iwin, they did a one Taurus, you see me? They did a one Sizzler. And then it's like they just never talk to these guys again, and that's the thing where I don't understand. You see me? Even for send Iwin a rhythm and say, oh, Iwin, I would love hear how you sound on this rhythm, Winter James, just send me this and where I be like juggling. Send it to Iwin, make him at least have a, you see me, hear what I must say? It's not difficult for run a reggae industry straight. You just have to just be not fucking selfish.
And definitely, honestly, say, yo, this is one of the reasons why we not seen a flame a burn for what year. If you notice, everybody visa free up again. And because the man them decide to play ball. For years, the people them say, yo, no visa. And them use that because you don't know, say, yo, the majority of the earnings come from the US. So you can actually see which side of the fence have the power. So this Yaksta say, yo, him see them.
And honestly, that's just because we're afraid of Africa. We're afraid of 2 mosquito bite and we're afraid for walk with a water filter. So at the end of the day, we're making America put we in some gay markets. And at the end of the day, a hit song in Africa going to give you more money than the heights where we're reaching in America right now. It's just facts. You see me? Like there's way more. Do you understand there's like 4 times as many people in Africa or 5 times as many people in Africa as America? Like, do people even meds these things? There's about as many people in Nigeria alone as America. Like, do people understand that we are running down the gay market? We're literally running it down. Do you see what these rappers are doing? Do you see what David did to Celeste? Like, do you know about Y&M Melly? Like, do you see what these artists overseas that we're running to par with are really like?
Thing they are going, and in order for him reach certain levels, him realize, come in mind, yo, the more you try to climb up the food chain, the more you're going to encounter with all of the people before you encounter, right? So now him reach a point now where him a try to transition for the next level and him see the fight. So the fight him a talk about.
Have you felt any pressure from, say, the powers that be, if you will, to compromise your music over the years?
Me?
Yeah.
If they try to hold me, nah, I get mad. I'm just alright, you know. Yeah. But I get pressure sometimes, like one of you line them to take them out, you know. Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You see the little smile there? Yo, who would fuck with Yaksta, bro? Like, why? Why would you do that to yourself? You know what going to happen to you if you fuck with Yaksta? Something bad going to happen to you, and they're not even going to be able to explain how it happened. You see me? That's what happens when you fuck with certain people. You see me? Like, yeah, over the years, Yaksta coming in from country, and I told them, you see me? That's why I didn't even ease up on some of my post them when Tijan give me a little energy. I for remember say, yo, it's not everybody does yoga, you know. You see me? It's not everybody is like them are gonna just meditate. Some people are gonna just fire some shot in your face. You see me? And that's not me or Yaksta. But there's a lot of people out there who like to do that.
From a team, is
Yaksta, I'm not telling a lie,
Yeah.
man. That same song you roar.
Yeah.
He did want, so like he did want to say something other than sassy, man.
That me say, man. But now I'm ever tell him. Me tell her straight. Me nah no me saying that me say, but I don't know. Me take it out because I'm management. Me never tell her. You know the thing go. Yeah. Yeah, man. Cause me know you want to know, so me tell her.
No, like it don't seem like say this seem like a
And people have to understand, you know, because one of the things where we see people are bash Buju for, because them take the boom by all time catalog, all time set. But people have to understand, say, yo, yeah, you try to be rebellious and you try to bring forth certain good music, but you're still operating a freedom world. You have to understand, say, the DSP, them, the Spotify, the youth.
And not even that, yo. Like, killing gays, like, come on, yo. You see me? Like, come on. You see me? Like, I have a one virgin where did fight this gay dude and get kicked out of UTech, and it affect him life. And I look at him, I'm like, yo, do you think that guy no longer likes penis now that you beat him up? It's like, wow.
Tube, all of them places there, you can violate certain terms and agreements and your entire, remember I say, yo, all of those platforms are your bread and butter, and you don't want to jeopardize that. So that's why Yaksta say, yo, management advise them to take out the word, change the word to sassy. And we understand it, we get it. You know what I mean? Because if you're operating a freedom world, you still can't be stupid. You get what I say? Because your career can.
And yeah, just on a whole, I wouldn't try to do music to offend anybody. You see me? I wouldn't try to do music to offend anybody. If I was an artist, I would try not to talk too much about gays because I think that's free promotion for them. I think if there's a hit song right now burning out gays, then gay rights organizations just going to use that for raise more funds for brainwash more youths. You see me? You might put out a song about gays and get a little buzz on the song I play, and these people just say, all right, you know what? I'm going to teach everybody's children that being gay is natural. You see me? And they're going to get the last laugh. It's going to take them 30 years, but they're going to get the last laugh. You see me? Yeah. So, I'll give them that. You see me? What you have to understand, there's a lot of Satanists out there. And them all over the industry. I listen a lot of their music. You see me? I listen Playboy Cardi. You see me? So I kind of acknowledge that they're there, and I acknowledge that is the most I control everything. So that is what it is.
And completely get. The door can shut on you in an instant, which is just unfortunate, people. It just show you the power.
A clean version of that.
And yeah, I don't believe that if the gays them did control the doors, then Coffee would be the hottest artist out of Jamaica. And she would have a bunch of Billboard hit song, and she isn't anywhere close to that. You see me? I think Ayaz is technically a bigger artist than Coffee because he has 2 #1 Billboard songs. I go double check it. You see me? But yeah, number 55 on Billboard Hot 100, or is 35 she did get. I think it's whatever she did get. I think it's 55. 55 is 54 from #1, all right?
A saga that get put out. Why you the raw version? Why you that
Yeah,
song?
I'm so jumping, man. Don't worry,
I'm interested.
You didn't saw that I run still,
Yeah.
It's just on YouTube earlier, you know?
It voice though.
Yeah, advice, man. And
Okay.
man.
I hear that version.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah. You burn out the quote unquote sassy man.
Yeah.
Was there a specific thing that you mentioned or that you saw rather that they say, all right, we have got too far, you know, and there is an imbalance that needs to be spoken?
I think the picture of Protege in the bathrobe, I think that was the first. That was the first sign.
You know, against.
All right, see. There is fictional truth and there is the truth. Means a father first. And he says, a father, put your Yaksta now. Me don't want my son to do certain things now. And nobody in the world can change my mouth. You see me I say? More the best for my youth them, because means a little damage all piece of material, you know. Remember say we go through some whole of ghetto living and some a broken whole soul and them little thing there. So we have all them trauma they walk in with. And then we still have to go in a society, you know, and be a man and still be a father. Remember, you know, if every time people forget a father was written down, would not be rich fathers. But that is the way of the world and the way of being a man. You'll be lastly remembered.
Yo, I just rate all Yaksta meds, dog. Yo, I don't know who you remind me of. The man remind me of like a little bit of Luciano mixed with a little bit of... Yo, the man just remind me of them old school rasta.
Man, just remind me of a real nigga, yo.
As a young youth, we are holding them meds, there, bro. Because really and truly, people, everything what we see are going in a society right now. Everything what we see...
This is by far the best fix interview I've seen in my life.
The youth some behave from turning to gunman, from the girl them turn muckers to everything, is because what? The fire stop burn. It's because there's no more repercussions. There's no more guidelines. Every society needs guidelines. And reggae music used to provide that. Now it's free for all. Leave them, make them do what they want. And you see right now, you reach a point where it look like say you can't even repair.
Yo, I remember say my brother was on an interview with Footer Hype talking about Rasta-Na and the rules, you know. So yeah, it was rough.
I just worse me seeing in my future. Worse, but like I feel afraid for my kids then because they're gonna live in a world where it just like I just chaos and it just the Bible it tell us still, you know. We're not gonna even pretend like say yo when the Bible tell we end of days and them something there. Right now we see it people. There's no more loving of these people at. Bible don't tell we. So right now we feel like we all a fight a losing battle. You have to just try to protect your own and home nowadays. But I'm gonna tell the people, big up to Yaksta. So refreshing here in a youth like this. So refreshing.
Yeah, Yaksta kind of show you how easy this shit can be too. Because one artist can make one post and everything start to change. You see me? That's the moral of this whole story. You see me? Chronics, don't do an interview. Just put out the right song them. Give away a song with Izzy Israel. You see me? And push it. Because the album, I don't know how much. The album I gonna take 10 years to sell a decent amount, bro. You have to do some other. You can't sit down 10 years though. All right, big one.